Well, at least the Rangers also lost tonight. Hooray, small victories. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 88 of the regular season, where the Astros lose 5-1 to the Seattle Mariners and drop the first game of the four-game home set leading into the All-Star break. This is a... It's a non-event game, right? It's a 5-1 loss. It was straightforward. The Astros had two offensive players who bothered to show up tonight, and that was it. That was all she wrote. It was as simple as that. Ronel Blanco did not pitch a gem, but he wasn't bad either. I think it's honestly... It might be closer to gem than not good. 6 innings, a 3-run ball against the Mariners is perfectly fine. Struck out 9 guys, Ronel Blanco. A solid evening. Made a couple of mistakes with 2 home runs, but that was it. The offense did nothing. You had Corey Julks with a pair of base hits, or 3 hits, excuse me. Corey Julks was 3 for 3 tonight, which I did not, and I feel bad saying this, I did not know Corey Julks existed heading into the season. So the fact that he has been as productive as he has been a very, maybe the most pleasant surprise of the season for the Astros. Him or JP France. It's 1A, 1B for me from the two of them. They've both been very, very nice surprises to come out of absolutely nowhere and contribute highly to this team. Corey Julks, again, good left field, solid bat, can steal bases, leads the team now with 15. Good for him. Yainer Diaz had a pair of base hits. Here's the thing about the team right now. You lose Altuve again. He's on a 10-day IL now, so that's fun. Jordan's still gone. We've heard virtually nothing from that. Brantley's deactivated again. Grass is green, sky is blue. I've said my piece about the Brantley thing, and I'm not mad at Brantley. I'm not mad at the team. I'm just upset at the world and the situation in general that it has happened to this point. But that's beside the point. I was upset at earlier Astro teams this season, right? When they were losing games in May and June, and they were relatively healthy, they had a lot of the players there, but they were just finding ways to lose games, I would get somewhat upset at them. I think everyone could. I don't think the team right now is worthy to be upset about because of how desperately hurt they are. Like, if you want to know how injury-riddled this team is, Madriz was brought in tonight as a pinch hitter. That's what level we've gotten to. We're bringing in him to hope he can spark something offensively. This team is gone. You just hope they can tread water. The Rangers are trending downward. That lead is shortened to 2 games now. Could have been 1 if the Astros would have won tonight, which would have been Nito Spaghetto, but what have you. You're hoping they tread water right now. Until you at least get Altuve back. Not to mention Fromber, not to mention Jordan. Just until you at least get Altuve back, you just want them to tread water. If they can keep that lead for the Rangers at like 2-4, you're happy. If they can close the gap and make it 1 or hell even take the lead, fantastic house money. Just keep it at like no greater than 4. That's where you're at right now, waiting for the reinforcements to come back and also waiting for, players to hit like they're supposed to again, a la Alex Bregman. I am sorry to beat down on him, but man, you kind of got to at this point. Also Tucker, who, while not being bad by any means, has not been what we were hoping for, and not what we thought would be a $30 million player heading into this season. That contract could get more and more team-friendly as the time progresses this season, but that's beside the point, even though he's been on a hot streak lately, so I'm not even going to beat him up too bad. He's been like a 200 OPS plus since late June, so that's... You know what? I realized mid-sentence that I was wrong there, so we're just going to throw that out the window and ignore that I said that. One thing that I will comment on, because it bears being talked about, I understand that there's been the big conversation this year for catcher, which is for some reason a conversation. I don't think it personally, I don't think it should be a conversation. It should obviously be Yainer Diaz. But, neato little thing that I found tonight, Yainer Diaz has 23 games under his belt behind the plate and 20 games as a DH. Behind the plate, he has an OPS plus of 959, and as a DH, it's a 611. A TOPS plus of 144 when he starts as a catcher. For reference, and I'm not saying that they're the same player, because obviously they are miles apart, the career OPS plus of Mike Piazza was 143. So when you have Yainer Diaz behind the plate where he feels comfortable, he is Mike Piazza, and I am not exaggerating. Just want to throw that out there before we continue on. I just felt that needed to be in the world. Also, just take a quick little peek-see-doodle at Hunter Brown's ERA with Yainer Diaz versus Martin Maldonado and tell me what you think. Anyway, that's a segue into tomorrow's game. The Astros play again, 8:10 Eastern, 7:10 Central, hoping to take the second game of the series. We will send Hunter Brown to the mound. Again, please have Yainer Diaz behind the plate to catch for him. And the Mariners will send Luis Castillo to the mound. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Astros.